Are you glued to learning new things every day? Welcome to Tell Me More, the channel in which you will find crazy facts about anything that you can imagine. Stay tuned. Welcome to part 2 of Random Facts You'll Hate Yourself for Not Knowing. In this video, we'll be sharing some mind-blowing facts that will leave you amazed and curious. Did you know that the smallest bone in your body is in your ear? Or that only 5% of the ocean has been explored? How about the fact that a lion's roar can be heard from 8 kilometers away? These are just a few examples of random facts we'll be exploring in this video. So join us on this journey of discovery and get ready to have your mind blown. Now let's dive into it. 10. Rudolph the reindeer is female. This can be observed through their antlers. In many species of deer, including reindeer, males and females have distinctive characteristics that can be used to determine their gender. One of the most obvious differences is the presence of antlers, which are large branched structures that grow on the head of male deer. Female deer do not have antlers, but they do have small bumps on their head called pedicles, where antlers would typically grow. In reindeer, female deer shed their antlers in the spring and grow them back into full size by winter. The male reindeer, on the other hand, stops its growth during the winter. This means that male reindeer typically have smaller antlers than females, which can be used to distinguish between the two genders. 9. April 11, 1954 was recorded as the most boring day in the world. Statistics show that no significant occurrences took place in the world on this day. This is a somewhat unusual claim, as it is difficult to quantify the boringness of a particular day. However, it is believed that the statement was made based on the results of a computer search program that was designed to identify important events that occurred all over the world simultaneously. According to this program, no significant events took place on April 11, 1954, leading to the conclusion that it was the most boring day in recorded history. 8. There are fewer stars in the Milky Way than trees on Earth. According to statistics, there are approximately 3 trillion trees on the planet, and only about 400 billion stars in the Milky Way, the galaxy in which the Earth is located. This means that there are many more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way. However, it is worth noting that the Milky Way is just one of an estimated 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe, and each of these galaxies may contain billions or even trillions of stars. In total, it is estimated that there are around 10 raised to power 22 or 100 sextillion stars in the universe, which is a very large number. 7. The most widely printed book in the world is the catalog for IKEA. IKEA is a Swedish furniture company that is known for its affordable and stylish home furnishings. The company's products are sold in stores and online, and they can also be viewed in its popular catalog, which is printed in multiple languages and distributed around the world. It is believed that the IKEA catalog is the most widely printed book in the world, with an estimated 200 million copies printed each year. The catalog is typically updated annually and features a wide range of products, including furniture, home decor, and kitchen appliances. 6. The average adult spends more time on the toilet than exercising. On average, an adult will spend over 3 hours on the toilet per week, but only 1.5 hours exercising. This is a somewhat surprising statistic, as it suggests that people spend more time using the toilet than they do engaging in physical activity. It is unclear where this statistic comes from, but it is possible that it reflects the fact that many people do not engage in regular physical exercise. It is also possible that the statistic is based on self-reported data, which may not be entirely accurate. Regardless of the source of this statistic, it is important to prioritize physical activity and to make time for regular exercise in order to maintain good health. Before we move further, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. 5. Russians believe that eating ice cream will keep you warm. This statement is not entirely accurate. While it is true that some people may believe that eating ice cream can help to warm the body, this belief is not unique to Russia. In fact, it is not supported by scientific evidence. The body's internal temperature is regulated by the hypothalamus, a part of the brain that receives input from various temperature receptors in the skin and elsewhere in the body. The body's heat production and heat loss are regulated by the hypothalamus to maintain a relatively constant internal temperature. Eating ice cream or any other food is not likely to have a significant effect on the body's internal temperature. 4. Adding all the numbers on a roulette wheel is equivalent to 666. This statement is not entirely accurate. While it is true that the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel is 666, this is not the origin of the so-called 666 strategy for playing roulette. The 666 strategy is a betting system that involves placing bets on certain numbers or combinations of numbers in an attempt to increase the chances of winning. This strategy is not based on any inherent properties of the numbers on a roulette wheel, but rather on the player's personal beliefs or superstitions. Some people may believe that the sum of the numbers on a roulette wheel has some special significance, such as being a reference to the number of the beast mentioned in the Bible, but this belief is not supported by any evidence. 3. Mount Everest is not the tallest mountain in our solar system. This statement is not accurate. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on Earth, but it is not the tallest mountain in the solar system. The tallest mountain in the solar system is Olympus Mons, which is located on the planet Mars. Olympus Mons is indeed much larger than Mount Everest, with an estimated height of about 22 kilometers or 14 miles. However, it is not 3 times as tall as Mount Everest. In fact, Mount Everest is about 8,848 meters, or 29,029 feet tall, making it only about 1/4 the height of Olympus Mons. 2. The oldest currency in the world that is still in use today is the British pound. This statement is not accurate. The British pound is a very old currency, with a history that dates back over 1,200 years. However, it is not the oldest currency in the world. In fact, the oldest known form of currency is thought to be the cowrie shell, which was used as a form of money in ancient China and other parts of the world. Cowrie shells have been found in archaeological sites dating back over 5,000 years. Other ancient forms of currency include metal coins, which were first used in ancient Greece around the 7th century BCE, and paper money, which was first used in China during the Tang Dynasty in the 7th century CE. 1. Spain is home to the world's oldest restaurant, Sobrino de Botin, which has been in continuous operation since 1725. Located in Madrid, Sobrino de Botin is known for its traditional Spanish cuisine and is a popular tourist attraction. The restaurant is listed in the Guinness World Records as the oldest restaurant in the world. That's all. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Want to hear more random facts? Check our channel. Let us know your favorite fact in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give the video a thumbs up and turn on post notification so that you do not miss the upcoming videos. See you in the next one.